I'm doing well.
Oh, how are
too?
you tonight?
I'm good.
So
How the day
basically,
went well?
I am good. How are you? Like, how did your day go? What's going on? I hope all is well.
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay.
The day went well.
Okay. I think you should learn to enjoy it while it lasts. As a young person, you still have the liberty to be yourself. Those of us with children around, you hardly get to do what you really want to do.
I
You are
understand.
drawn apart, you have to attend to things. Not just the
Yeah,
children, the society requires more from you. Yeah, but that's
yeah,
the joy of it.
absolutely.
Yeah. So tonight we are more or less deviating a bit from what we usually do. This is still a platform where we discuss mostly health, nutrition for children with special needs. But tonight we are going to be talking about empowerment. Empowerment because many times we have experienced parents who know what to do for their children, who know what to do with their children, but they cannot. They can't afford to do that because the finances are very tight. The finances are tight, not just because that is what is obtainable, but because especially people in UK or outside Nigeria may think that is a dream that you could have a child where you are not basically paying their school fees, you are not paying their therapies, unless you want to do something extra for them. You basically just have to take the child to school. But I have seen instances in my country where parents to special needs children are very much, weighed down by that responsibility, in the sense that they have to pay for school fees, they have to pay for therapies, they have to pay for school transportation, they have to pay for facilitators, they have to pay for everything, like everything. And it hurts me a lot of times when I, as a nutritionist, I know what to tell a parent to do for their child, but I am even skeptical about divulging such information because it hurts that you know that this thing can help your child. Hello, Baziga. Thank you so much. So it hurts as a professional that you know exactly what can help a client or a fellow parent, but you are skeptical about telling them about it just because you know that they will not be able to afford it. It's practically impossible for many families to afford the basic needs of their children. I know a lot of times when I have gone for assessment in homes, and you are compelled to offer to buy them lunch. You are compelled to provide lunch for that household for that day. And you are wondering what's going to happen the next day, what's going to happen subsequently. And then you are here telling them about how certain foods may be harming their children or how certain food might be best for their children. And at the end of the day, they don't even have the basics. So how do you reconcile that? So that is why we are taking it upon ourselves to not just talk about this food. We are also looking at what are these ways that parents can also be able to afford what their children need. And this is not far-fetched because in recent days, it feels like the whole world is moving online. And believe me, online is the space to be. This is where a lot of young people, a lot of old people, a lot of middle-aged people are seriously making good income. But this is not even what is beautiful when it comes to children, parents of children with special needs. The beautiful thing here is that a lot of these means are things you can do from the comfort of your own home. Why is this important for parents of neurodivergent children? This is basically important because their condition is very peculiar. A lot of times they are compelled to be home to be able to attend to the needs of their children, because you may not be able to afford a care, no matter where you are right now, talking about care, no matter where you are, whether you are in Africa, in Nigeria, or UK, caregiving is a very, very, expensive service. Caregiving is an expensive service. A lot of people are not able to afford caregivers for their children. So in that case, parents are compelled to be home, because I know a lot of these children that need 24 hours, 7 days a week support. Many of them do not know how to use the potty. Many of them do not even have an idea of when they need to go. So you have to be at alert every minute of the day, looking at whether they have soiled themselves or whether they need to go or whether they are hungry. A lot of them can't even verbalize their needs. So as a parent, what options do you have? You have an option just to be home. But tonight we are saying you don't just have to be home and helpless. There are ways that internet has offered us that we can be home for our children and still be able to make some form of income. I don't know if any of you has heard. It's a very popular platform. It's called DBA. I have joined this DBA. It might seem like it is something that is, very common, but it is not. Why this is very good is that on that platform you learn almost everything. It's not just even online. You can learn how to even set up your own caregiving, business. If you think that the burden of your own child is so high on you. Okay, Teddy. Hello. Oh, the King Realtor. I see you. Teddy, thank you. Sorry, I do not understand the language you've written. Forgive me, I don't understand. If you can write it in English, I will appreciate it. So why this is important, is good, is that it trains you on a lot of things you can do by yourself. And the beautiful thing again is that you don't lose your money. Even when you buy it today, you can also sell it back. I mean, by buying it, you now buy the right to sell it also. So the good thing here is that if you buy this package, you will be able to use it and still sell it back. Actually, a lot of people just buy it and use it as a business now. It becomes their own business to be selling it back to people. Thank you, the king and realtors. Thank you so much. So on this platform, it's not like every other platform where people just sell, a commodity for you or to you and leave you out and dry. No, it's actually a community. And in this community, people come and learn. Like every week, you have sessions where you have to learn how to set up what you have. You actually have products that you can sell on your own shop. So the only thing you need to succeed in this project is a phone or a laptop and internet and discipline, of course. Discipline in the sense that you have to be disciplined enough to say that on every day, you have to be there to be. This is not a prerequisite anyway, but we are just saying that in anything, for you to succeed, you have to apply discipline and consistency. So every day you take less than 2 hours, less than an hour to go to your shop, enter your shop, look at orders, fulfill them, and find out more things you can add, find out ways you can improve, just go through it and let it sink into you on how best you can achieve this purpose. So I am really advising, if you are a parent with a special needs child, many times we have been beaten, like beaten down to the earth, and a lot of parents are losing hope. You sit down and you think, what can I do? I mean, I have to be there. I have to take care of my child. I have to sit down. I have to be available. Even those of us out here, it's not every day it's roses. Some periods when the child is really in a bad state, the school will still call you to come and pick your child. So you still have to make that provision. I remember uh, when I was interviewing for one of the positions I held last time. You have to ask them, what if school is calling me to come and pick my child? Will you allow me? So it is left for the organization to say, yes, we will allow you to go pick your child. But even down within you, you know that it is not something you want to be doing all the time. But believe me, it will be coming up from time to time. The school will ask you to come and pick your child. And there's nothing you can do. You just have to go pick your child. Some of these children do better when they are on homeschooling. And we have realized that many parents are not opting for this. Number one, because it's expensive. Not all councils will allow you to homeschool. But number two, because the parents constantly feel that they are not available to Jesse, hi. So many parents feel that they are not available to pull it through, because you have to be there for the teacher to come in, and you have to be there until the teacher leaves your child. So you practically would not be able to leave your home on every school day. So it's either you're doing a remote job for someone else, or you can choose to do this remote job for yourself. And how do you do this for yourself? Establish yourself, get an online platform where you have to study, maybe not study, where you have to start creating products, having your own, established business you are doing. And you could be there both as a parent and as a support, as a financial support. A lot of families lack this luxury, because it's really a luxury that you can be there physically for your child and still be there for them physically, financially. I was hoping that I'm going to do a kind of demo on my laptop. Let me still try if it will go through. So on this demo, I'm going to show you what it takes to actually create this. This demo is going to be only possible on well, should I do it? I have more people on YouTube than on TikTok. Okay, maybe I will do it like this so that everybody will benefit. So this is my laptop, and this is my account. This is my account. So as you can see, this course has this community. So this is the community. And when you open this account, this is your classroom. I don't know if you see this. On this classroom, you have different core courses that you can take. If you want to go for core fundamentals, under these core fundamentals, you realize a lot of instructions on how you can go about setting up your shop. And then under this mindset mastery, these are courses that people sell. Like, you have to do this course separately and pay for it, but no, this comes with this package, a total package. And this is welcome. Under this welcome, these are just information you need to know. But under here, we have courses that you can take. They call, you see, crash courses, story selling playbook, 6-figure story selling playbook. So under this place, you are going to find a lot of digital products you can actually release for yourself. By the time you create your own, by the time you create your own store, you will get some products here that you can list in your own store. So here you see online store. On this online store, you have different options of opening a digital shop. Inside that shop, you sell your digital products, or you can also list your physical products. And these physical products, you don't need to sell them, you don't need to have them physically. There's what we call drop shipping. Drop shipping is that you can get a product and list it. If you list that product, you advertise the product. You can advertise it on your social media handles. So when you advertise the products, people will buy it, and then the warehouse will ship that product directly to the buyer without you having to buy it. Kazi, hello. Sorry, I was trying to explain. Kev, welcome to the live session. So in the Teddy, I don't understand the language. Forgive me. So in a drop shipping model, what you do is that you practically just serve as a middleman. If you list products, you advertise the products on your website or on your social media handle, and by the time somebody buys it, all you need to do is activate the order, and then the seller will send it directly to the buyer without you having to keep it somewhere to stock it, or put it in a shop, or keep it in your house before it goes out. No, you are saved from that stress of inventory, storage, demurrage, or everything that has to do with storage and logistics. So these are things you can do from your house. So on this platform, you get online store. So this one will teach you digital marketing. You and I know that digital marketing on its own is a complete course that you have to pay for and do as a full course before you are able to, grasp the concept. But here you are given digital marketing course free of charge. Okay, maybe not free of charge, but as part of a full package. Now under here we see you can launch. Then affiliate means that you can sell this product also for yourself, by yourself, as if it were your own. Like, for example, if I have it, now that I have it, I bought it, but instead of losing the money or saying I have paid for it and I have the money, some other person can equally buy it from me legally. I have the right now to resell the course and I have already gotten back the money that I used to buy it, and even more. A lot of people are making good money, and I believe that as a parent to a special needs child, the stress of going to work and coming back is already an additional stress to what we are already going through. So believe me, this is one way you can eat your cake and have it when it comes to caring for your children. I know it's not just parents of children with special needs.
Sorry for
Anybody.
interrupting. I don't know if you're aware.
Uh-huh.
We can't see the screen properly. It's reversed.
Oh, it's okay. The screen is reversed.
Yes.
Okay. Um, I could do it, using the back of the camera, but because there are two live sessions going on.
Oh, okay. Understand.
Yes. Because there are two live sessions going on, and there are actually more people on what's the name, YouTube, than there are. can I turn my camera? Okay, I'm trying to reverse my camera and I can't even find it here. It would have been nice to reverse my camera. Okay, I see it. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, it's better, but you can zoom it out a bit so it can cover the entire screen.
No, this is like the much you can take. Then
Okay.
each time we are talking about one, we can be moving around it like this.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So those of you on YouTube, forgive me, you may not be able to see the screen now, but just listening. Okay. So at this point, we are going through the shop, which is where you have all the resources you need to succeed. So this program does not leave you out and dry. It provides you with everything you need to be able to succeed. Now look at this visual attraction. So this is where they are teaching you the kind of things you can be doing to visually make your products appealing, where you can do things that would make your products, your advertisements, all your campaigns, to make them very appealing for those who would be attracted to them. And then, okay, this is the volume. The one I bought was volume 2. So this is volume 2. This is volume 1. This is volume 3. Volume 3 is still locked for me because I didn't pay for volume 3, but I paid for volume 2. And inside that volume 2, I want to show you what you are getting. What you get in volume 2 is that you get the affiliate links. Affiliate links means the link you are going to use and be reselling the product. So as you are using the product, you are selling it again. This is the only system where you actually eat your cake and have it. A lot of people, instead of even doing any of the digital products and all that, they just focus on reselling the link that they already bought and are making use of, which is wonderful. And then you also get to learn TikTok shop. TikTok shop is somewhere that people are really making good money. You open a shop on TikTok and you list products that are not even yours. Sometimes you can pull products from Amazon, products from what's this second one, eBay, and then you list them on your TikTok shop. So when somebody orders for it on TikTok shop, you can quickly go to that platform where you bought it and buy it and ship it to the person. These are ways you can work on affiliates, on drop shipping. But if you don't want to do that, that alone might not be fetching you good money. So what we do is that you have suppliers, you have wholesale suppliers where you register on their platform and be listing their products on your shop. So if they are selling like £2, you can list it on your shop for like £4. So by the time the buyer buys it, they ship you. By the time the buyer buys it, all you do is just to send it to their own platform and they will ship it directly from their warehouse to the buyer. In that instance, you don't need to buy the products and stock them. You don't need to keep any products in your house unless you want to. But in most cases, you don't need to do anything. All you need to do is to make sure that you are exposing this product to those that need it. So if you are doing the good job of exposing it, each time someone orders for that product, you make sure that it gets to that person by facilitating it on the warehouse platform. So these are the things you can do with a TikTok shop. So under TikTok shop, we are going to learn what you have to expect from there is, there's a video there where it's a long video. You have to what you expect from there. It will teach you TikTok shop statistics. They will teach you how does TikTok shop work and their requirements. And then you also do a form of mindset check, and you can also look at the different types of contents and the growing power of lives in elite scripting strategy. And most of all, you get to learn what drives sales. You learn the mindset that drives sales in TikTok, and you also get to learn what is SEO. One thing I love about this is that when you learn all these things, it's not just about that platform. You can apply it in many other platforms. You can apply it in your website. Like if you have your personal website, everything online, even your social media handles, they can make good use of SEO. SEO is just a way that will help you to boost the visibility of your online presence, whether it is a shop or just your handle. So, and then it will teach you about SEO and content strategy and how you can choose a niche. Should you choose a niche, or will you do a mixed content? And then understanding violation. So these are, if you are on TikTok, you can see that this has a whole lot. And then after that, you can also look at Pinterest. Pinterest is a whole lot on its own too. A lot of things you have to learn in Pinterest. And then how to set up your business account, how you can work between Pinterest and Canva, and how you can publish pins. PLR book, PLR ebook means ebooks you can resell for yourself. So Etsy, we know Etsy is also an e-commerce platform. Printful drop shipping, how to be a virtual assistant. How to be a virtual assistant. I think this one will be interesting to you, eh? Temilade. Okay. You can learn how to be a virtual assistant, faceless marketing, wholesale.
I'm with you.
Okay. I'm saying that this one will be interesting to you, learning how to be a virtual assistant.
Okay.
All these things are things you learn from that package. You learn about Shopify. You train yourself on Shopify. Printful drop shipping. This Printful is a platform where you just go, if you are talented in designing, you just go there and design a lot of things. You can design t-shirts, you can design mug, you can design mouse pad, you can design plates, anything at all. So when you finish designing it, you just put them on a platform, and when people buy, they will be the ones to print and send to the person. You don't need to print it and keep it and be sending to the people. No, all what you do is just to make the design, and the people that are handling it will pick it. When people order, they will do the printing and send it to the person. So you really don't need to be disturbing yourself with, okay, buy the t-shirt, print it and send to the person. So LinkedIn, becoming a travel agent, faceless marketing, all these are full packages. As you can see, by the time you open it, you see that a lot of things are there. LinkedIn advanced module, men in marketing, Turo, a lot of people, Amazon KDP. I remember doing Amazon KDP course with I think 50,000 naira. Yes, but everything is here. Life insurance, homeschooling. If you think that your child is high demanding and you just may not be able to do any other thing, you can learn how to have your own care home, daycare, so that other people would rather be bringing their own children. You'll be caring for your own children and at the same time providing the same support for other children while you are making the money. So on this platform, you are going to learn all you need to establish yourself, even if it's virtual assistant, even if it's homeschooling or daycare business, lemonade. You can even start your own virtual call center, or you can do eBay drop shipping, AI and automation. Look at that. These are all the things you are getting by this package alone. And it's like it's equipping you to be anything you want to be. You must not be all of them. Just choose the ones you have the strength on. And even if you want to expand, I mean, they are already here. You can always go through whatever it is you want to do. If you want to focus on content creation, you already have it, that all the social media platforms are covered here, where you learn how to optimize whatever you want to do. Well, I really found this very, very interesting, and I want to believe that parents that find themselves restricted by their children's condition might find it very useful, because I do find it useful. You can't find me in my house now just sitting around and not doing something. I'm always doing something, because this has a lot to do. If it doesn't come from here, it can come from here. But you can also focus on one and master it, then you can move into others. So if you are a parent, if you are a student, actually, it's not just only parents with special needs children. Anybody can do this, even students. Once you have the internet and the laptop, you should be able to do this. Don't just waste your data and be scrolling and be, oh, hello. Don't just waste data scrolling and looking at what others are doing. You can make your own money from the comfort of your own home. We didn't say it's a money making grow rich quick scheme, but we said it's something that you can start building on, and then before you know it, you will get yourself established. What I tell myself is that those that make it do not have 15 heads, they have just one head, and they are making it. So why can't I? Yeah, so that was a long talk, and I don't know if there are questions I would like to answer. And just in case you want to know how to get it, you can click the link in our bio. Inside that link, you will see that DBA, and if you click there, you should be able to get yourself access to arrays of possibilities. It is really a big, cluster of opportunities. There's hardly anything you want to do online, in the online space, that is not captured in that course. Are there questions?
Okay, so thank you very much for taking us through all of that.
Yeah.
And for opening our eyes to see those opportunities. So for people who are watching on YouTube, can they get the link over there, or how do they get it?
Yes, in all our social media platforms, we have the link on our social media platforms. It's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok, it's on I don't know if it's on
The link to
LinkedIn.
the DBA,
Pardon?
the DBA website.
Yes, the link to the DBA. If you just click the link on all of our platforms and you go through the products, you see that DBA is one of the digital products there.
Okay, so one more question for anybody that might just be asking that, is it absolutely free to register for this?
Okay, DBA is paid. It's paid, and the prices are between 100, and some people pay up to 195. Some people pay, like you saw it now when I was showing it. Volume 3 says it's $222. But believe me, whatever you are paying for DBA cannot be compared to the things that you are getting from it. like I said, DBA is somehow free. Do you know why it's somehow free? It's somehow free because by the time you buy it, you have the right to resell it. You understand? When you buy it, you should be able to sell it again to people around you. So sometimes people can buy it one, you can buy it one, and you end up selling it up to 30, 50, 100. No matter how many times you sell it, it becomes yours. So that is why it is somehow free. You are just making an investment that is, you are getting back if you work for it. You understand? And that investment is coming back to you as something you use to buy it. But what about all the other things you're going to be getting from it? So let me just say, to a large extent, is free. It's just what more than free. It's even priceless. Because if you are diligent, if you are consistent, if you continue on it, you can sell it over and over and over again. Personally, I bought it for 195, and if I open my profile, you will see that I have made more than 200% of what I paid for it from it. So it's practically free, if I may say so. You just have to, close your eyes and make that first investment. But by the time you make that investment, you will see that within days or weeks, depending on how consistent you are, you could actually recover your money and even much more. If that answers your question.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. So for people who might have more questions, how do they reach out to you to get more information about it?
Well, this video, we are going to still upload it to YouTube. Okay, since we are already live on YouTube, because a lot of people, those on YouTube, didn't get to see the screen, we may still upload it. But no, if anyone has a question, they can always reach me on my social media handles. Anywhere we are going to put down this video, you can always reach me. All my social media handles have my phone number or my email address. But the most important thing is that on any of those social media handles, if you click the link, you are going to see an option to go for the DBA. And through the DBA, once you initiate anything on the DBA, it's coming back to me. So I will still be able to attend to you, tell you the steps to take. So if anybody is interested in the DBA, you definitely still coming back to me.
All right, that's all from my end.
Okay, so it's been a good 41 minutes. It's been a good 41 minutes. I may not be able to stay any longer, but just as a takeaway, parents, young people, whoever you are, this is an age that is inviting us that there's no need for people to remain poor anymore. There's no reason anymore. They say the internet age has opened a lot of doors. It has showed us that things are possible. And these things are possible because we know, because we've seen people do it over and over again. A lot of people are earning good money. At home, we could just sit down and be like, oh, they are Yahoo people, they are just scammers. But no. In fact, left for me, there's no reason anybody should still be scamming anybody at this time, because there are opportunities out there, opportunities online that will help you to own your own life, to own your finances, and be able to scale through. And this is us showing you the way. When you enroll in this course, there is constant resources, constant. If I tell you, even if you notice, when I opened the platform, you could see there's somewhere that is called classroom. In that classroom, they teach you, you can ask questions, you can learn, You see people saying they have made millions. People are making good money, and it's the same space. We go to the online space, we just, have fun, laugh at jokes, but people are seriously there making good money. So why not us? Why don't we want to capitalize also? The same data you use to laugh at the jokes is going to be the same data you will use to make your money. So I still urge people that as much as possible, use your data, use your time, you know, effectively, make money, and get yourself moving. I am so passionate about parents with special needs children because it becomes a necessity that it's not just about you now. Somebody's life is like dangling on your neck. And it's not just about supplying the basics. That's why they are called special needs. They have extra needs. Here they call them children with additional needs. So they have that extra need. It is tough enough raising a child, but it's even tougher raising a child that has that extra need. A lot of these children cannot even move from where they are. A lot of them will still be on diaper for 15 years, 18 years, 20 years, and the child is still on diaper. Do you know how much that costs every day? Apart from the cost, the discomfort, you as a parent, you can't go out, you can't have a life. You always have to be there to nurture and tidy. So if there is anything you can do it. Something you can do from the comfort of your home. It becomes like a big relief. Nobody needs to shout at you for coming late to work. Nobody needs to, some employers even have to kneel their employees down when they come late. A lot of things happen. So there's nothing as beautiful as owning your time, being able to decide what to do and when to do it without somebody breathing down your neck, thinking that you are taking their money without giving them the value. Give that value to your own business, grow it as much as possible, and see what happens. That's just my advice. It pays to be your boss. Even if it is not fully, the time you commit to this thing might just be like, if you bring out, say, I want to be committing to 2 hours every day, you'll be amazed at where you will go. So this is just my advice. People should, grab these opportunities while they are still growing. The space cannot finish because, believe me, there's hardly anybody that do not buy something online these days. There's hardly anybody. If I buy, it means a lot of people are buying. So why don't you be part of the people supplying? Are you just going to be the part of the people buying? So how about you become part of the suppliers? And how do you do it? If you go on this platform, it will show you how to open your own shop. It teaches you everything with video demonstration. You open your own shop and you start listing your products. It's not as hard or as difficult as it might seem. If you open your own shop, you start listing your own products. It can be digital products, it can be physical products. So I will urge anyone who is listening to me, please grasp this opportunity, and the earlier you start, the better, because it takes a while to build it up. So while you are building it up, you continue, be consistent, apply discipline, and believe me, it is people that they say make millions online. They are not gods. They are not having 10 heads. They are just like you and I. It is no longer the age where they say, I'm not tech savvy. I am not tech savvy. No. This time around, you have to do what you have to do. If you are not tech savvy, or you go and die of hunger now. That is as simple as that. What do you choose?
God.
So thanks everyone for being a part of this tonight. by next week we are still going to discuss. We will go back to our nutrition topics, and I hope we get to see you. We are coming live again Tuesdays and Saturdays are our days. We hope to see you again on Saturday. Have a lovely evening, and thank you
Thank you,
again for
everyone.
joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, yeah.